Hey guys, Gibby, it's 7 o'clock, 7:05 on the 29th. Contract expires 11:59 tonight. Everything's going good. We got hit with a couple issues. A couple folks managers got sick earlier in the week. Not the end of the world, we're hoping they're all right. Came in from out of town. Guys, you know, I'm obviously not going to go into names, but not the end of the world there. You know, we're real close. All I know is that this contract will come back with a lot of things you guys want. I think it's probably more than you guys are expecting. And actually, there was a point where we could have been done already. And no, there's avenues, and we're getting you a lot right now. A lot of TAs. And TA stands for a tentative agreement. The committee, they have their breakouts. They're just doing a wonderful job. You got, Twami there in the District 1. You got Hitler in District 2. You got Kenny Bennett in 3, you got Thurman in 4, you got Frankie Robinson in District 5, and you got Bob Lindo in District 6, and you got DJ in District 7. These guys are killing it. You guys are very happy with them. And the alternates are doing a great job for them. At the plant, all the alternates, you guys hang in there. I appreciate you guys. That's we got there Manella, Ryan Manella, you got Jim Isom, Joe Gersowitz, Tony Sensing, Mike Flashins, Daryl Zutch, and Keith Jackson. Guys, hang in there. Again, we'll get with you guys soon as we can get the basics down. Hang in there. I know I had Ryan saying something, everything was going great. Really, it was. I mean, we kind of got a little snag today. It's nothing. I don't think it's any illnesses or nothing. It's just some financial differences and some new process, new programs we're trying to go into, and that's going to take some time. And not time. There's some things we're trying to iron out that may apply to us. We're up to back, so to speak, first within the DTNA or the Daimler Truck group. So it just happens to be where we're at, right? The extension, it's a gift. What a gift. Yeah, and again, I understand some of you that, turn it down. I get it. It was the uncertainty that you never know. But hindsight, we're in a much better bargaining position. I think I might have said that to you last year, but hey, what do I know? Trust me, work with me. I did hear some good stuff. You guys are sticking together. That's the most important. Just like me and this committee do. We look out for you guys, look out for each other. Don't let any outside influences. I hear people that are, whatever, they're going on that social media. They haven't been in there years. I'm pleased to hear that some of you guys just took care of that. So don't let no one try to sidestep you and tell you what to do. Who knows? They might have ulterior motives. I just don't understand someone's logic. But again, those are not anyone immediately in the plant. Everyone in the plant, I understand, is doing a great job. At the hall, I heard some wonderful things about a few individuals that were just making sure people were voting, and I'm very proud of that because that just shows the support, and that's what you need when you're doing this. But again, this contract's gonna come back better than 16. Those of you who were in the 2016 know what I'm talking about. I know we fell short of a couple of things we wanted to get to 16, but overall it was a pretty good contract, right? So when I tell you this contract's gonna be better, it's gonna be better, and we are gonna give back some things you guys want. Some might be in different formats. Hey, bottom line, we gotta get it in the book. My goal, just like work, take it, get it in the book, get it in the plant, do what we gotta do. Wages will move. You guys will be very happy with where we're at. Our benefits team, they're killing it. Tony Massey is just an absolute ringer. It's almost unfair that we got her. She's just great. Ray, wonderful job. Lawrence Smith, wonderful job. You got Dione, of course. You got Brian Manning doing a wonderful job, and Ryan, he's video and keeping the communications open. Sadowski, make sure we're keeping on the trades. You got the alternates picking up the slack back at the plant. From Rob, Ashley, to Andrew, to Kristen, to Danny Palm. Larry Deeds keeps everyone in check. That's our EAP rep. I got Andy keeping an eye on the safety, and Brian Manning's going back and forth with safety, and Ergo calls, and between him and Zoller, and Andy working together. Then when everyone out, if they can avoid it, stay. Doug, do what you can do at the plant to help out. If there's some questions you can answer, of course, but with the bargaining, you guys have been really great. They're not, calling me, because again, there's so many things I can't say yet. I can't wait to tell you some stuff. One thing I totally told you early on, I don't like having them hanging over our head is that whole reconciliation of the pay. You know, we know they overpaid. Yes, I told them, yep, I'll agree, pay them $712, they know they gotta pay it back. You know, let's figure it out. Here we are getting into May. There's some legal issues, I can't just say, oh, you get to keep it. I was hoping I could do that, but you know, you got inequities there. So there's some plans on that. Again, don't worry about that. It's not like they're looking to take bonuses and shit. I mean, it's just, you'll be very happy with the shit. You'll be happy if I brought you what we had now, but we had a little bit of a sidetrack this afternoon with something. More on the administrative side, even from our side, was more of a clerical point. We're in a very strong bargaining position. There are some things that I know that are coming our way that we just gotta be methodical about what we're doing. I was in there Wednesday with, I hadn't seen Yaris pursuing in like 2 years. That's actually Matt's boss, Matt Pockmark, and Matt's very supportive. Everyone, the German folks love you guys. I had a quick text with Yaris's boss, Andreas Gorbach. He, again, you know, they're supportive of everyone. They want to be in Detroit. There's no issue there. And they recognize your hard work. And one of the issues is, you know, you've been there to 20. You know, they tried to do some things at 21 to extend. It was a favorable extension for a year. This one's going to blow it out of the water. So again, just keep working. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Do I think I'll be done by 11:59 tonight? No, it doesn't mean we stop working. The company's working with us to move forward. I mean, they're not, no one's holding each other up. Just some things had to be clarified. Some numbers were off on, I don't know, just numbers weren't adding up on a couple of issues for both sides. So we had to, again, our actuaries are here from the international, do a fantastic job. We got our costing, Joe Matthews doing wonderful. Ted Shapaniak, he's working actually from Milwaukee, helping us out. You got support from every level. You know, your international president, Ray Kerr, but Laura Dickerson, she's doing phenomenal. And even Chuck Brown, he's in negotiations. He was just a regional director about a year ago during the extension. He got moved up to vice president. Like I said, Laura's working with us hand in hand. She's our new director. She was with me Wednesday, if you guys saw her. She was in the plant, and we were looking at the electrical vehicle. Again, keep working, no worries. As long as we're progressing, we're, you know, they had said earlier, well, what if we, you know, no, we're not extending that. Was like early, like, I don't know, March. I said, no, don't even bring that to me, like, guys, well, that ain't gonna happen. So it was, again, do I blame them for asking? Of course not, because I do sometimes think that we're prepared. They're prepared. They're not. They're a pretty sharp group. I mean, I know a lot of the backgrounds of the folks I'm dealing with, and it's not a lot of your local folks. You have your local HR in here. But this is done intentionally. I get it, because sometimes feelings get hurt. You know, while you're heat of the moment. I don't know if you see behind me here. I've got my whole office in here. Hopefully it's getting renovated. I don't know, but I cleaned the whole thing out. But this is what I work for right here. So I got my family up here, I got the pictures from the events we do, and it just, you know, makes me feel right at home. And actually what you're seeing is what the negotiator from the company sees. So they watch this on a loop behind me. You know, and me and the guys stick together. Like yesterday, you know, we use themes, like we dress up the lines, you know, just, again, red shirt Wednesday, just we stick together. And like I said, you guys do too. So keep doing that. Keep supporting each other. I appreciate what I'm hearing. Again, keep working, and we'll get to you. We're going to get to you soon. I just don't know if it'll be tonight. So again, I'm waiting on an offer to come back. My guys are costing right now. Who's up there? Darren. Darren's up there with benefits, with Ray, Lawrence, and Tony, and Rob Scotty was over there. Ralph Morris, obviously Ralph's right next to me. He took obviously Rod Hurd's spot. Rod's there, a phone call away if I need something. And again, any of them. My buddy Shoemaker, I mean, we got some great people that are very smart and intelligent, but again, just understand what I'm telling you. You are going to be happy with what's coming back. And you know, if you're not, I'd be fairly surprised, but no, you'll be happy. I can't wait to start telling you stuff. But okay, I'm excited, but it's going to take a minute, and it's because we are really pushing hard on some of the stuff we got to get ironed out. And a lot of times people don't want to change language, they don't want to re-enter things in books, because once something's given up, it's hard to get it back. So it's, you know, and some guys know I've worked years on some of this stuff, and I'm getting some of that stuff. So again, maybe in different formats, but we're going to get it. So again, your wages are going to go up, your bonuses, you're going to get everything you're asking for. Give or take, there's a couple of things we might not be able to get, only because it's going to be offset by something way better. So hang in there. Again, keep working. Ryan, I'll try to keep you posted every day if I can. If I don't, for some reason, I'll tell Ryan to put something out real quick. He'll put something out every day, hopefully just to say, hey, everything's going in the right direction. It still is, it really is. But again, we have to honor some of this legal stuff. Sometimes you gotta wait for certain attorney to call on their side, our side, because there are legal issues here involved, so. And Germany with certain things, which is usually 6 or 7 hour difference, so. Like last night I was up to 4 in the morning because I was dealing with, making phone calls, talking with them, and various things. Just very, very supportive group of the leadership in Daimler with you guys. Obviously the company has a job to do. We have a job to do. Obviously I'm married to it because I take it kind of personal. I got my nephews in there, my sons are in there. A ton of family. All you guys got family in there. And if you're not family, you are family. I got guys that met in there, you had masks on for so long, it's hard to tell who's who. So at one point I was like weighing, 260, Ryan, After this, I'll probably be $110, because can't even eat, because I get so excited about doing some of this. That's what I like to do. I told you guys that many times. I know you 17s didn't really know it. I think some of your 9s, I've shared this with you before. I didn't get a chance to talk to all you guys. Jake, my son came at 18. There's a lot of things that were happening. We're coming out of a contract, so we get committed to making changes, and we did that, and then I thought we were rolling in the right direction. Even coming out of 19, we got in there, and then there, beginning of 20, we had that little hiccup where we had to do an inverse, and then COVID hit, and what a nightmare. You guys have experienced a lot. That payroll, I don't even say it. All of us. I was hit. What a mess. Overpaid, underpaid, just everything. So just hang in there. That's a part of this I'm trying to fix, but there are some legal issues with that. Again, you're entitled to some stuff, but remember, I agreed to get you guys 712, knowing that it was an intentional overpayment, because I can't rightly not get this guy some if he works 712, right? And you all understand that. I've talked to some of you, and you get it. They're not. If it does work out, they're not going to make you pay it back more than 50 a month, a week or so, paycheck, something like that. There's going to be programs for if our guys want to pay it back, but I'm looking for another program, of course. And again, that's where I'm dealing with running into some legal issues. So trying to keep that out of this, but it's relevant, because that's the first thing I'm going to have to talk to you guys about. Say, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what the company proposed. They have forensic accountants in there dealing with that Kronos mess. Corona. These words are just, I hate them words. So again, hang in there. His contract will be better than 16. You guys will be the judge of that. I firmly believe it's hands down better than 16 right now where we're at. We still have ways to go on some stuff that we believe you guys, we can get, and we believe that you guys want it, and you demanded it. And we'll get there. So again, hang in there. Like I said, Brian and I will be in touch, okay? Even if it's just through an email or a blast on the Gibby site, he'll put that up again. I know some of you young guys don't have that. A lot of you guys are just texting and stuff across the airwaves. So when we're going in the right direction, we're progressing. We don't do nothing when we're progressing, right? Whenever I tell you they're a stalemate, well, that's when it comes to, hey, you gotta bring us your members or whatever. If we don't like it, we'll tell you, But right now, we're doing good. So I'll see you later. God bless. Have a good night. Bye-bye.